Can't believe it. It all straightened up. Take care of the particulars up front. Cheers all and welcome in. Alternate History Gaming on a Monday night with U-Boat. We are riled up tonight. We're going to get right into a fight too, everybody. Hi guys. Bank 60s, your humble and gracious player host with you once again. YouTube fans, friends, new recruits, and veterans to the channel. Thank you for continuing to support us. We're growing. Subscriber base is growing. We get more members. I just want you to know that your humble and gracious player host is pretty excited about these things as we get going in the game coming up. Got another U-Boat stream. We're right in the thick of it. Right off the rip of this stream tonight, everybody. Go ahead, give it that thumbs up. You're going to like it tonight, I believe. Subscribe if you're new. Hype the video. Become a member for as little as $2 per month. That's cheap. Yeah. Man, that's cheap. That's cheap to like something. That's cheap to support a thing. You know, that's cheap. That's cheaper than Netflix. I'll tell you that. We're got Norway Convoy as we continue our work here in U-Boat. Let's go. And jump right back into it. Thank you all again, once again, for joining. You are the best. We'll bring the focus off of me and back into the gameplay right here. Had a successful stream the last time we jumped on U-Boat. We were helping out with the operation against Norway. Escorted 2 destroyers and a troop transport into Bergen. That worked out well. Got back, hit home base real quick. Got back out once again. And as you can hear, tense music continues as we are pressed to make decisions quickly right into the action. Okay, what do we have around us? By the way, the last time I was playing on the last stream, I didn't need to have it in that nighttime view, but I almost feel like it helped us a little bit. All right, that's all behind us, right? Let's bring it to the front. That's a lifeboat. Okay, yeah, that's a ship that sank back there. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Where do we got more targets? Oh, we got something there. Bring me to port so I can see it.
Ruder 20 Grad, Backbord.
Let's go ahead and let's slow us down so they can't hear us as well. Or that's the idea. What is that? What is that? My luck, that's a destroyer coming to get us, by God. I can't tell.
Feindliche Schiffe geben Alarm. Keine Panik. Konzentriert euch auf eure Aufgaben.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Crash dive. Oh shit. We got leaks. Alright, we gotta go repair. Hole in the hull. Go. Alarm is sounded. We gotta get helpers. Hole in starboard. We don't want to go that deep. 23 meters is all the further we want to go. Flashlight. Repair. Next engineer. Hole in the port side. We need to go to the captain. We need to get our flashlight. Oh my God, it's stressful. Ooh, we're getting hit. We're getting hit. We're gonna close bulkheads for right now. Hole in the port side, hole in the port side. I guess we can't get helpers there. Repair Hull. Walter Gruber, repair. Radio room.
Ventile repariert und dicht.
Start working on it. We might be done for tonight. Missed the destroyer that came right after us. Oh, we got hit again. All right, we got down.
Schneller, schneller.
Electric motors. We're able to move, so there's that.
25 Meter.
Let's go. How we looking? How we looking? Close it. Get the pump going. Get the pump going.
35
Shoot.
Meter.
All right. That leak's not too bad. Got a leak fixed. Repair.
25 Meter.
Light bulb, electric compressor. Repair light bulb, decompressor. Hole in the port side. All right, all right, all right. We're living. Hard starboard.
30 Grad. Steuerbord.
60 Meter.
Can we use this thing? Okay, no, we're still going down. Blow all ballast tanks. We got to come up. We got the fog. All right. We still got one leak. Close that door. Turn the pump on.
85 Meter.
All right. How we doing, boys? Whew. Whew. Shit, 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 shit. We're still going down.
90 Meter.
We need to get guys. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to be all right. Can't panic here because we don't have a lot under the keel. Right? Let's go.
50 Meter.
Funkgerät repariert.
Right. Let's go ahead and
Fahrt
set her
voraus.
down. Let's bring her left.
Rudergänger 25 Grad. Backbord.
Let's get blue lights on.
100
Auf
Meter.
Blaulicht schalten.
Got a little damage.
Schadensbericht.
We're in the North Sea, which is our saving grace here, potentially. Holy smokes. I think they lost track of us. How we doing back here? Uh-oh. Keep that closed. Keep that closed. All right, now, Captain. Do this. Get it into the control room. Transfer. Yes. Stack. You. Open. Shut it. Where's the damn water symbol for this? Go. Get it into the control room. Yes. Oh, are we not going to be able to do that? Oh, crap. All right. Slow it down. Speed it up. Fine. Are we? We're not even moving. We're settled. Silent running. Keep that pump running. All right. I think we have no room under the keel, right? We're settled at 100 meters and we're just sitting here trying to repair. We're still trying to repair a number of things. Seems like we're doing a pretty good job. Ooh, this is crazy stressful right off the top. It's a good thing that we've gone quiet. It's a good thing maybe that our propellers aren't working. Should we... let's go back. Let's work on helping maybe. Nope, it's already underway. All right, so let's give him another helper. Emil Blake wrote, don't care so much about the observation scope. Let's switch to Eberhard Becker. We've been spotted. Great. Oh, we've survived worse. Indeed. Okay. Turn off the pump. Close the bulkheads. Open that one, though. What else is damaged? Everything else that's damaged, I believe anyway, is above us. And that's why we can't get to it. So we will get to working on this. Repair. Yeah, okay. Alright, we can't. I thought we could do it manually. Everything else that's damaged is above us. Oh no, okay. Replacement parts required. We're in a little bit of trouble here. This hatch is watertight. Up to 10. Okay. I guess we'll keep the water movement going. Turn on the pump. We've been detected anyway. Turn off the pump. I need to go back and look at the health of the engines. Holy smokes. Let's get into chat. This is getting lively right off the top. Diesel engines disabled. It's the electric engines compartment that we need help with right here. So let's go ahead and let's let some more water in. Can we? Open bulkheads. Will we be able to do it? I don't think so. All right, fine. In the deep dark of the North Sea, this heroic crew finds itself in a little bit of trouble. We need this compartment's water to be emptied. Let's put this into engine room. Can we do it? Nope. Or can we? Okay. A little bit of it got in the engine room. Fine. Let's get the pump maybe back on. Should we? Whew. It's tight, man. This stuff is tight. All this damage control. He's at his command station, hopefully helping things go quicker. I think we've got to turn the pump back on. Do it. All right, now I want to get one of these engineers back if we can. Get me through, let me through, let me through. Cannot be used underwater. We've got too much water in here. That's the issue. We just need to pump the rest of this out. It's a good thing the pump still works. 51.3, 51.2. All right, I think this is a waiting game, and hopefully they don't come back around and find us. Get crept up on, man. Holy snaps. You get crept up on. I got too overconfident coming into the stream. I cannot believe that we allowed that destroyer to come out of the fog at us like that. My goodness, let's jump into the chat. I'm sure we've already got some comments. This is scary. Yeah, man. Don't know how this is gonna go. What do we got? What do we got? Let's take this into the control room. Go. Yep. All right. You. Can you do it here? How about we take this into galley? Yep. All right, and then we get captain with 2 helpers to take this into bow torpedo room. Go. Oh, there's already too much water. Do it. Yes. We need to get the water out of the stern torpedo compartment. That's the key. Being in silent mode may save us here. We'll see. This is dodgy. So much stuff that's damaged up here. Sorry. Can't quite get it to work. What is this? God, yeah, if this had been in the Atlantic, we would have been freaking toast. Here we go. All right, flat gun's done. Term conning tower is hit hard. Hydrophone is damaged. God, it'll be a miracle we get out of this. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. I'm not going to speed it up right now. Feel like that wouldn't be a savvy thing to do. Focus on your tasks. Focus on your tasks. Okay, now we need to get you here. Control room. Do that. Transfer, please. Go. Alright. Vaca. Here. Oh, it's already being worked on. Oh, excellent. We've got speed again. Let's bring it. Let's bring the depth back up. Look at this, baby. We've got our engines again. Okay, we're at least in business. We're at least in business. We're gonna need to try and be brave here. Now that we're in this kind of shape, we gotta try and see where we're at. Now we're back underwater again. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Now let's take this and let's go to the control room with it. Can't do it right now. Let's go to the control room with it. Can't do it right now. Fine. Let's take you. Let's have you grab this water and let's go to battery room number 2 with it. Fine. Transfer. Do it. Can we give him a helper? Doesn't look like it. You. Here. Okay. So our transfer is going on. So now this is, you know, a lesson in kind of how this works. I've never really quite been familiar. Let's do that. Yep. Can we give him some helpers? I guess not. Pump's still on. It may benefit us right now to be stopped. I'll stop. This may be good. Might get a little lucky here. You know, they may believe that we're done for. That's something that's real, right? And they've got another U-boat out there to worry about. Holy smacks. For a minute there, I was pretty scared this was it. Okay, we're back. We're back. Good. We need to go, if we can, let's go 50 meters. Well, let's go 50 meters. Let's, if we can. Can we get off the seabed? Slow as she goes. Little bit, or are we just drifting? No, we're going. Still got too much water though, I think. Alright. Let's have our man. Yeah. Gonna need to stop. Bingo. You. Let's get this water. Okay, he's already moving it. $36.9. We got still more coming here. Just got to try to get the water out. And since they haven't seen me this whole time, I'm guessing we may indeed be in the clear. They would have been on me by now. I do hear there's depth charges going off, though. Okay. We ought to put stack on the radio, or rather the hydrophones, since this guy's busy right now. Or I'll tell you what, stack. Nah. Looks like we can't go up. Let's get the electrical compressor going. Oh, he's still... That's right. You. Use up some battery power. Go. Isn't ventilated with fresh air. Compressor uses up the air remaining in our ship. Yeah. So we're going to use up some air doing this. Crew strained and stressed, as we can see right here. Spare parts are missing. Ooh, is that something... Shepke, does he have the skill? Could we salvage some parts? Yes, booyah. Fantastic. Keep working on that. Keep working on that, Buckaroo. U-47, dire straits. I don't hear many propellers any longer. So, we may be here on our own to figure exactly what it is that we are going to do here. I've been not going to the map on purpose. A little more immersive that way, a little scarier that way. Hope you've appreciated it, of course. Barely a half hour into the stream, man. Things are just tense as ever. Holy crap. Got a couple of concurrents on viewing it all live tonight here on a Monday. Had a lot of folks who jump on the published, recorded, live version of the stream. Appreciate everybody who tunes in, man. And have a lot of response to the actual published, edited videos that come out as the journey continues. Let's go pause real quick, if we can. What I will do is try to pop up to the surface. We'll do a little cinematic shot here for the published video. Let's get me off of the screen. Gonna have to go up again. Sorry, bear with me, bear with me. All right. Seems to me right here. I got one Allied destroyer circling us. All right. Looks that way anyway. He may be staying behind. If that's true, And we've only got one destroyer to dodge. That may be good news for us. We'll see. Okay, okay. Holy crap. Holy crap. Goodness gracious. If we get lucky on this one, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you what. Spare parts missing. Captain, how about you come here? Okay, never mind. Captain, how about you come here? How we get this into the control room, huh? That's too heavy for us, right? Transfer that. Good. The holes that we had in the boat, I was able to point those out pretty quick and get those fixed pretty quick. They were. I didn't have much to do with it. But again, we need to get the water out of the boat. Losing air up to 83 or so, 85%. Good. Then still going to have to get away from this destroyer. Make sure we've got. Can we get everybody? All hands. All hands. All hands. We need everybody working. And then I think something you got to do is kind of like a buggy thing is go squads up and down and squads up and down. And I think that gives you more guys to work with? Question mark? Guess not. Let's give him a helper. Alright. Looks like we're not going to get much help there. But we are. I thought we would get more help down here. Third concurrent on the stream tonight. It's tense. It's tense, guys. This shit's for real tonight. We are maybe in some trouble. In some trouble. No. Could get ugly. How are we looking as far as storage? Okay, we got one of these. Good. How are we looking as far as water? 32.6. That's better. Please take this water to the control room. Thank you. And then, of course, all hopes are this destroyer loses interest. That's kind of what you hope in a situation like this. Rob GM2. Silent Hunter was a good one, man. I'm going to tell you. This one had... I think I just like the UI. I think I like the graphics. I think I like the ability to look at it from this perspective if you want to. Right? Silent Hunter 3 was, I think that was mostly just a first-person experience, and then you had to like go from one station to the next in a static view for the most part. I love the ability to be able to go first person and actually walk around the sub and up on the deck. And also, like, I didn't play SH3 as much. My dad played it a ton. He played it for thousands of hours. And at that time, I think I was into console gaming. But, you know, that's the thing. I didn't know that Ubisoft owned that franchise either. Thank you for the comment in the chat. Also, thank you for the membership, Rob. Big support. All those that haven't done so yet, man, you touch my heart if you feel like pitching $2 a month. That's all these fellas are doing. Helping us out. Helping us out. It's all support. It's all love. It's all good. Know what I'm saying? This fella, let's see. Can we start moving this water into the control room? No. We got to get the bow room empty. Okay. 29. Good. Can we go periscope depth yet? Slow. Or are we in trouble? Are we just not able to get up off the seabed, like, at all? I wonder. Let's do this. Boom. Oh, we made the wrong move when we started. I think we did the wrong thing. We blew the tank so that we would go down. Now, we need to do the opposite. Let's stop. I'll stop. Stop making all this noise. Stop making all this racket. Now we're coming up. Let's get back to 50. Let's go to port. Let's bring it back. Slow, slow, slow ahead. Whispering, whispering, whisper. 90 meter. Yes, sir. Cheers. Pops being a gamer might have had plenty to do with my influence, honestly. He liked playing games before, but... Uh-oh. We're going back down again. Okay. Really? Really? Could we be sunk? Tonight's stream, getting out of this pinch. How are we going to do it? Currently isn't ventilated with fresh air compressor. Uses up the air remaining in our ship. Yeah, we know that. Battery is also a little out of it. We're moving the water out. 23.9. Maybe we're too heavy from water. I don't know. I feel like we aren't. All ballast tank. Oh, I think I know what happened. All right. They reflooded everything. That's funny. All right. Come on. Stack. Let's start coming up. Enemy ships at battle stations. Now there's like 2 near us. Let's come. 2. No, here. Slow. Keep coming left. We'll be coming up. We got to keep using those electric compressors to try to push this number up higher. See, we ordered it to surface, and when I changed back to 50, they flooded the tanks again. Pretty sure you could call that a bug. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that move again. Have them do the same thing, but when we get up to like 27, 28. We'll see. We just need to be able to reposition. They're not pinging us. Strange. Strange. 50. See, now we're coming up. And going back down. All right, they know we're still alive. Let's come starboard a bit. All right, let's get our radio man on the headphones and we'll be able to look out, see what we got. And then back to port again. Good. All right. Okay, we got a baddie right on top of us. Hard port, rev it. She's right on us. Crash dive. 100 meters. Oh, okay. Go, go, go. Whoo! Whoo! Oh, my word. This is stressful. I don't know. Maybe they're out of depth charges. Problem is, we got to keep that electric compressor going for just a little while longer. Okay, we're going to set a new course here. Slow it back down. Keep this depth. Just about ready to be fully seaworthy once again, looks like here. Let's go here. What's damaged? The stern? Oh no, the diesel compressor, that's right. So we're going to have to use battery this whole time. We got to keep that in mind. Air quality is obviously going to be a concern for us going forward. Right here. Battery is going to be a bit of a concern for us. Maybe a long, hard slog here to try to get out of this. Guess we can't hear him anymore. Oh, that's right. The hydrophone's broken. Duh. Right there. We'll have to clip that from the video. Okay. This is useless. Do we have any more water? No. Boy, I think they're having a hard time locating us here. We need to conduct repairs. No doubt about that. Might have to take a minute to shake these guys off, though. Oh, shit. Let's speed it up. Left. Oh! Oh, they're getting closer. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's take it to the right. Wow. Gonna have to disengage on this one for now. Sheesh. They have abandoned the chase. Yeah. I don't think that they have yet. But they're giving us an opening here. Rudder midships, let's try to get away. I want to surface, use the fog to try to conduct the repairs on the hydrophone that I need. And then maybe be brave and try to get back into action. We still got a boat with a whole bunch of torpedoes. We can still use them. All we need is air and battery power and the hydrophone in order to get back in business. Problem is, I think we're out of spare parts, and I don't think we've got any way to make any more. I think that's just that. Here, let's go take another look, shall we? Shoot. It says we've been spotted again. Isn't enough scrap in the storage? Yeah, shoot. Okay, is anybody holding on to extra spare parts by chance? No. Anybody else? No. 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 Okay. They're not pinging us, so I feel a little confident that they don't know exactly where we are, you know? I've noticed they haven't been pinging us, so I'm not sure if they know exactly where we are. We're not going to be able to repair our hydrophone.
75 Meter.
Let's bring it down a bit. Yeah, I think this is one where we have to disengage, probably head back to Heligoland, re-up on some spare parts, get the boat fixed, and get back out. I think that may be the plan, if we can manage it. And we're doing better on water. Turn the pump off. So, okay, we're at least kind of back in business here for now. I think we might be okay. I think. I'm also thinking that we might be better off surfacing and trying to make an escape, you know, through the fog. Seems like we may actually be able to get away with it. Let's turn off the electric compressor. Don't need that sucking up our breathable air. We'll run under the water for a little while longer. Let's grab some first person. I like to do it this way. Except for when there's little glitches like that. Alright, let's grab some of our potassium absorbers. let's throw those in here. Boom. And let's use it. Turn the vents on. See, we'll run the vents, get the air quality moving high quick. Full in 8 minutes, it says. So at the very least, if we use up all of the you know, those, I think we'll be able to regain some ground on this pretty quick. Thankful to have 5 concurrents on the stream right now, guys. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Cheers to you. Welcome into an exciting installment in the stream here tonight. U-boat, baby. Tough stuff here. I gotta say, it's a little bit of commentary about the game in general, that they've really done some good work on the damage control aspect of the game, and making a little bit more, you know, less micromanagement. I think it's best to have it be a little bit more realistic in the sense that the men were all trained to begin doing stuff that they, you know, prioritizing and doing damage control in a certain way. You know, they got their orders from the engineers. The engineers kind of knew that what they needed to get around to. So I liked it. It seemed like that was happening. I was choosing the principals, the engineers themselves, and getting them around to the different holes and leaks. But it seemed like everybody else was getting around trying to repair and work on the other damage that was hurting the ship. Mostly, I think we had most of our damage anyway to the, yeah, you can see the KDB, the pill throwers damaged, the observation scope, you know, so a lot of cosmetic damage, which, you know, we can live with that. All right. I don't hear any more enemy props out here. Does U-47 live to fight another day? It sure appears so for now. If only those destroyers had been equipped with sonar, huh? Okay, turn off the ventilation system now. And let's go ahead and go this way. Let's go 48, compress time a bit. Says we've been spotted. Could I have built a sub base in Iceland after absorbing Denmark? Well, that's a good question. Could the Germans have done that? Maybe so, but I don't think they would have been able to get the assets they needed, like the mechanical shipping and all of the supply shipping and all of the support staff and logistics staff and everything that you would have needed to put in place in Iceland out there safely. Like, they would have had to get past Scapa Flow with every single shipment, you know? And so the actual building of a sub base out there, I think logistically may have been determined, and I don't know that. You'd have to look that one up. I think that's a great question. Would it have been possible to build a sub base in Iceland? I don't know. I mean, I think you go and you take Reykjavik first, but even that would have been like, I don't think an invasion force from Germany would have been able to actually make it there and survive. Not a surface invasion fleet. They would have either been intercepted by the British Navy, or they would have been intercepted by British aircraft, hunted down and intercepted by one or the other once the British got wind of the invasion fleet and logistical. Like, you know, the amount of material and men that would have been needed to try to build a sub base up there, I bet it would have been too much. I don't think they would have been able to do it. But if they had, right? Talk about what a tool that could have been. Get all those subs in the sub base in Denmark and just have them launching out of there. All right, let's bring it up to periscope depth. Let's make sure we're keeping our depth keeping right. Let's get the captain without a helper now to the attack periscope. Of course, our saving grace in this one was being in the North Sea.
55 Meter.
Here we come. Slow it down. Music change is indicative.
Kommandant, wir sind auf Periskoptiefe, bereit für einen Rundumblick.
Ooh, nice job. Whew. What are we gonna have here, huh?
Aktuelle Tiefe 15 Meter.
Made it. Just barely made it. Start the stream off with crazy tense situation. So it'll stop start on the recording right here. Oh my word. Okay. I think we may be home free. Yeah, without our ears. Come on now. Got rough seas out there? Come on now. Whew. There's somebody. There's somebody.
Corvette, 130 Grad.
There's a Corvette. Where are you? Ah. What are you doing, huh? Moving off to my rear. Coming around. You're coming around, aren't you? Yeah, he's coming around. There's the rest of the convoy. Off to 180. They look to be as much as 15 to 20 kilometers distant now.
Sinkendes Wrack, 195 Grad.
Oh, there's a sinking wreck, huh?
200 Grad.
Another one? Wow. How are we able to hear again? I guess we can just hear that through the hull. Okay. Well, let's get back down to about 50. We'll be done with the attack scope for now. Try to lose the interest of that Corvette anyway. Probably got to hightail it on out of here. God dang it. Yeah, there he is right there. Oh, so they were off to our 180, right? They were pretty much just straight back. And I bet they're right about there. And they were continuing to head north. I want to believe, anyway, they're going to continue to follow the course I had kind of set for them, right? I'm glad I kept that out. If we could run back to Heligoland for spare parts, I just don't know. We just don't have enough spare parts, man, to come back and get the convoy again. I think we're officially out. Oh, and by the way, I didn't mention this. We've completed our mission by sinking 2 ships in this convoy, so you know, we could go back and get another assignment. That may be what we go ahead and do. We don't have to tell High Command how tight it got out here. We just say we completed our assignment. Although they will see the damage to the conning tower when we get back home. All right. Let's set a new course. Boop. I think we're toast for this convoy. I think we're going to just head on back to Wilhelmshaven, take on some fresh supplies, get another assignment. And get on out of here, man. Cool. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. Had one guy, just in time, one of the fellas passing out. A couple other guys that are in need of rest, too, that passed out, I think. All right, surface the boat. Let's bring it up to all ahead, half ahead. Get that electric compressor going because we can't use the diesel. And that'll be that'll be that for U-47 against that convoy. My Lord, am I relieved to have gotten out of that mess. Jeez. That was a close one. That was a close one. I was thinking for a second that we were done for. About time to fill up some more innate beer. I'm gonna hit that here a little past an hour into the stream. Got a nice trip home. Some of the particulars in port before we launch on our next assignment here as the operation to invade Norway continues. I'm probably going to stick with it. I think that'd be a good role play thing to do. You know, we come back, we get back to base, we have to make a report about what happened. The best thing for us to do when we're there, according to both our judgment as the captain and high command that respects us deeply, right? You know, we're still U-47, is not to make a big deal about the fact we got ourselves in such a pinch and maybe got a bunch of our crew members killed. We didn't, thank goodness. But instead to just go ahead and refit the boat, send it away on its next assignment within the operation against Norway, and to continue the story from there. And so I think that's what we will endeavor to do. Let's send a couple of radio messages, and then we'll go ahead and fill on up and head on home. Good. Get those done. Use those diesel motors again. All right. And we'll be on our way. Enjoy the vista of the boat for now as I return with a mason jar full of NA beer once more. I'll be back, guys. Thank you once again for tuning in tonight. I swear, every time I step away like that and leave the game running, I think that something's going to sneak up and I'm going to miss it, and my boat's going to have been blasted out of the water, just like almost happened at the beginning of the stream. Boy, if you didn't tune in at the very beginning, you missed out. I mean, you know, you'll be able to go back and watch it again. I recommend you do when this thing publishes on the channel, because your humble and gracious player captain host, we made a little bit of a boo-boo. We made a little bit of a boo-boo. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Can't go any faster than that. Can't compress time more than that. The heck. The heck, I want to get back. I want to get back home. Sooner rather than later. Time for a break. Yeah, okay. Try to get all these guys back on their normal schedules. By the way, that's one thing we need to do. Get the schedules right again. Morning shift. Evening shift. Night shift. Like so. Yeah, that'll work. Alrighty. Now we're up to 1800. Good, good, good. Also, normal lights. Head on back, boys.
Herr Kapitän? Herr Kapitän? Endlich. Ein paar Stunden Pause. Ja. Ich bin sehr müde. Herr Kapitän.
I figure it's worth the price. Okay. Ah, no disturbing him, huh? Okay. Let's put you on the radio for the moment to receive this transmission. What do we got now? What's headquarters got for us? Encrypted from Burdock? Cipher we can't. Okay. Same. And that was from hours ago, so we need to wait for the next one to come in. We've been notified by nearby U-boat of a probable target. Ooh. We still got plenty of torpedoes. We just don't have a hydrophone, right? We still have our viewing equipment. So out here. Problem is with this that we're not sure where it's headed. Closing in. Medium speed. I mean, I suppose it may be headed like this, right? But it could just as easily be headed up like this, here, here. Huh. Nah. Sheesh. You know what? For the sake of the stream, we're going to cut it right here like this. Let's bring it up. Speed. Good, good, good. Fine. Let's take a look at the message. Convoy. This boat's pursuing 13 steamers, 1 cruiser, 7 escorts distinguished, northern course. Okay. The Allies are responding. There's another convoy. Really? All right, fine. Now this brings us back to our original plan. We're not going back home. We're going to Heligoland. We can go to Heligoland here and catch back up with these fellas, I believe. I don't think it's going to take us more than a day to get what we need. So let's go here and let's bet on this. Let's just bet on this. Yeah, let's go helper. Way fast. Okay. Let's stay on that thing as long as we can. Which way is it going? Okay. Looks to me like he's headed that way. He's not headed up the coast. He's headed to Bergen for sure. We should be able to catch him. Good. Another convoy. How about that? The April of convoys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wow, discipline down at 46. This is one thing where the playthroughs get a little long. They kind of have to be. Because I was worried that we didn't have enough food in here. Okay. Let's load that up. Let's load in some fruit. Like that. Let's get some cards going. Kalvaka. I guess we can't. Oh, that's weird. Huh. What's that about? I wonder. Oh, silent running. Maybe that was it. Yep. So do that. Do that. Walter Gruber, get on the radio. We'll flip on some music. And we're going to try to raise the spirits of the sailors before we launch on this next leg of the adventure. Get her done! Get her done! Get her done! Get her done! I think that was Larry the Cable Guy. I know all about that. I know all about that. Okay, passed out right there. Music from London. And then, of course, I'm going to have to cut this out. I get in copyright trouble when I play the songs that are in the game. There's one that I don't quite understand, but it is what it is, I suppose you could say. Now that it's under my voice, hopefully it won't be too big of a deal for me to keep this little piece. But I feel like in order to actually do it, I'm going to have to keep talking loud over the volume of the music so that the stream doesn't get hit with any kind of a copyright issue. And then at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, gee, maybe it would be better for us to stop the music. Only the problem with that is we aren't getting the help from the music with discipline. Sheesh. I wonder if we get... See, fatigue is really starting to add up for us. Minus 20 per minute. Yikes. Fully depleted in 5 days. Is there an argument amongst the captain and higher ranking officers about whether or not we should be headed home? Should we push the men to their limit? I don't know. It's a tough call. What do you guys think? Discipline, 45%. Chat, let's weigh in a little bit right here, okay? Do me the favor. Discipline's at 45 and going down. We can't play music because we won't be able to make any money off of the stream. And our discipline will only go down, and it's going to take 5 days if we keep doing what we're doing, which is playing cards and cooking the most amount of food. Varied dishes +1 per minute. What should we have? widely varied dishes. I feel like that should be giving us a little bit more. I really do. So let me know what you guys think in chat. Should we head back to Wilhelmshaven and just call this good? Come back out and do a new assignment? Or should we do the best we can to try to get back into Heligoland with this low morale situation and hit this convoy? Let me know what you think we should do in the chat. I just love the feedback. I'll make whatever decision. I think, well, let me know what you think. Let's see what the votes turn out to be. If there are any. If there aren't any votes, if there's no feedback, then I'll make the decision outright. No problem. And I'm thinking it's most likely to be the turn for Wilhelmshaven. Take the next assignment. Give our guys a little rest. Yeah, would you look at that? It's almost like the game's telling us to do that anyway. That's funny. Okay. Let's go. Let's head on back. Gotta return to base here. Let's do it. Yeah. 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 Morale's going up now. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. You got to rest them. You got to rest them. We'll take a new Norway mission. That'll be fine. We'll skip this convoy. I know that's... You know, we got good excuse, though. We're U-47. We took on some serious damage. We got a lot of repairs to do. The men are pretty frazzled after that. Look, they're not even cleaning the boat. And we don't have enough to repair everything we need in order to attack convoy anyway. We don't have any hydrophones. I know we could have gotten the stuff for that Heligoland, but again, the men, they're not doing so hot. It'll take 3 days to recover their morale. It would have only been getting worse and worse and worse because we wouldn't have been able to continue playing cards and doing all those things. So, I mean, shoot, maybe we can... Oh, actually, I think that the convoy will end up kind of disappearing. Let me get rid of all this. Don't need all this. I think I might have missed these were some sinkings in here, so doop. Doop. Right there. Got 2 ships there.
Halbe Fahrt voraus. Herr Kaloin, wir befinden uns in flachen Gewässern.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Yes, yes. Everybody's exhausted.
Kurs setzen.
Mastspitze. Mittlere Gruppe. Peilung 10 Grad.
Okay.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Torpedorohr 3, gewartet.
Make our way back in. Thing is, this will be a good quick turnaround. That's what I believe anyway.
Gewartet.
Ah, shit. No way. What happened?
Diesel repariert.
Did we might have popped the side a little there. Not sure. Or the diesel end. Did they just break down? Ooh, is that something where I might need to learn more about how to use the oil? I've never really figured that out. I've never figured out how to use that stuff in the game. Like, every time I've tried... Here. Let's let's slow down.
Fahrt voraus.
Let's test this out. Okay, let's go grab some oil from the storage room. Right? Let's take 4. Okay. Now, do I right-click? Eberhard Becker, well, how about you go play some cards? Now, do I manage engines, manage engines, manage engines? What? Okay. So, manage engines. And then
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
again, how do you do the oil? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Let's see what I can find. How to use the oil in U-boat. Oil lubricant used to temporarily fix engine damage and reduce heavy smoke from running at high speeds too long, preventing discovery. Assign an engineer to the engine room, access the engine's storage, and transfer the oil from your... Oh! Okay, duh. That makes perfect sense. So... you would take your oil, right, and you would put it, see, but that's just it. Ventilation system, flak deck and galley. Where is the engine's storage? Manage engines. Engine storage? Where is that? Been back in port. If you stayed out, you would have to serve the men steak and lobster. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. So, this is, okay. Diesel engines, snorkel, ventilation, yeah, no. Well, I'm not sure, man. I'm just not sure. Is there something back here I don't know about? Is there something back here I don't know about? No. Huh. So, what? This oil. Alright. Let's just transfer it all back there. Okay. Let's exit. Let's go boom. Let's go storage room. Now. Galley, deck on, flak on, ventilation system, throw overboard. I mean, I gotta look that up. I mean, I gotta really look it up. This is kind of a half-ass look it up. Didn't work out. Not quite the way I would have liked. Alright, yeah, let's give the men some rest. Got plenty of excuses. We're U-47, most famous boat, Kriegsmarine right now. Might have taken a little bit of a dent to our reputation once word gets around all the officers' clubs and sailors' circles that we went out there and almost got ourselves sunk. By the luck of the North Sea, came away with our lives. Once that word gets around, maybe U-47 is demoted to normal fame again. You know, we'll see. Plenty of those guys going all the way out to the deep Atlantic. No. Had the same thing happen to us out there, we would have been toast. Toast. Campaign over. Stream likely over. Ugh. Okay, our boat requires an inspection for hidden flaws. Let's be Hans Rudolf. Can we inspect? How do we inspect? Do we... Yeah, okay. Inspection. Skipper, our boat was recently damaged by the enemy. There may be some damages on the boat of which we are not aware. You could assign an engineer or a command station inside the control room, along with a few sailors to perform full... Oh, okay. So... Command... They have to be... Damage control, command station. Damage control, command station. Damage control, command station. So we'll, you know, unofficially have an alarm there. So will our guys all do that? No, they're all here. So how do you do it? Please note, the command station is available only if there's an active alarm on the ship. Toggle, yeah. Click the button that says Achtung. Yeah, we did that. Full check of the boat. Can you... Oh, here he goes. Krog is doing it. Okay, that's fine. Well, while they're doing that, and while our other guys passed out, the captain will go and get our debriefing done. Start working on the shopping trip for this next sortie. I'm going to make this a quick stop once again. Couple days of rest for the troops. All right, guy. Oh, are they? Not when I tell them the details. Might want to glaze my eye patch now. Make me feel better. Here we go. Iron Cross, second class. A little progress for Emil, thanks to the repairs. Same. Eberhardt. Fantastic. Hans Rudolf Schepke, same. Our man Karl Wacker helped with some sinkings and repaired a critical leak in the stern torpedo room. Way to go, Carl. Captain 60s. Plenty of progress toward his next clink. All right, we got 2 missions in the Norwegian campaign done, with 1 more underway. The invasion of Norway begins. Troop ships, troops sent to recapture the ports and aid. Troop ships escorted by surface warships have departed to invade major Norwegian ports. U-boat forces roll. Yep, we got that. And troop ships that may be sent to recapture the ports and aid surface ships with the escort duty. Our ability to do that with that second convoy rendered impossible due to our lack of spare parts. Convoy attack. 2 ships down. That second ship sunk with a deck gun and a random from the hip action. That was great. 3 days out. Yep, good. That's all fine. Crew experience increased. Crew specialized point gained. Yes! Specialization. So, I want to go discipline. Croggett, you, sir, you're the one. Excellent. All right. Very good. We'll keep the watch out. Whatever. That's fine. I'm not going to worry so much about it anymore. I'm going to try not to anyway. It's almost a trademark of the channel to take these guys off of the watch in port, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. All right, he's passed out. We can work the skills with this dude. All right, skill upgrade. Ooh, Walter Gruber. The officer has long practice at using the radio and can both receive and send messages faster, and considerably decreasing the chance that enemy will notice and triangulate transmission in the latter case. I'm going to just do this. I think it would be a thing that he would be good at. Learn more. That's fine with me. Okay. We finished the inspection. Good. Doesn't appear we have damage uncovered. Any damage like you're talking about. Okay. Send Carl Vacker with all of his accolades, pride, and admiration off to the grocery store. Eh? Carl, let's go. We need more stuff. Hello. You have a nice eye patch. Show me what you got. Yes. Much more of this. Much more of this. Sell that. Let's have more of... See, but I don't even know how to use it. So let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. Let's put... What? Put some more AP ammo there. Make the boat that much heavier, but... that's okay. That's okay. Do that. That's fine. Flak guns guy. Yeah, we're going to need to get that filled up. Fuel, top it off. Items, top them off. Bingo, bingo, bango. Still got rifle and explosives. Good. Torpedoes. Torpedoes. Stern. Torpedo tubes. Torpedo tube. Okay, so actually we could get some new torpedoes, right? We'll take the time for that. We'll do T1. T1. T1 with a better pistol. And more T1s. I'll go all T1s. That'll be fine. Goodbye. Got the option to take command of a different U-boat. That's a interesting little detail there. Ah, can't talk to you. I don't have clearance. Clarence. Skipper. Get him back out again. After a quick trip back to the banyo in the boat, Skipper is going to head back over to the CO, and we're going to file for the next, the next assignment right now. Give the guys a little break. Yep. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. My crew needs a break. This is not the time.
Dies sind aktuelle Einsatzbefehle vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Streng geheim. We won't do escort duty. We'll do another patrol. See if we can get convoys, right? Let's pick these up. This will be, says low difficulty. Sector AN-12 to AN-43 in North Sea, traveling 2,000 kilometers inside it. Sink 4,000 tons. Should be able to do that easily enough. There we go. All right, a lot of reputation gain. So we could, we could beef up our rep again after this last dodgy mission. Let's take that. Let's take that. All right. Oh, look at that. We're running low on spare parts again. No way. That's funny. We already used up. Or did we? Oh, I know what it was. We moved like one on and... Okay. I know what it was. Good, good, good. 2 days, right? We don't suffer from fatigue because we're at port, okay? That's good. We are very dishes is good. So here, let's do this. Let's have him playing cards. Let's have the captain playing cards. Let's go like that. It'll take a day under these conditions. Okay, let's see what happens if we just go boom. Yes, we're back. Excellent. All right, so we're back to full strength. Got a boat full of torpedoes and deck gun ammo. We still need to go ahead and get more of that, but I'm going to say that we're ready to go. Off we go. Quick rest and refit. Men are ready to roll once again, but our fatigue weighs in once more. We'll continue playing cards, and that's fine. Gonna have to wait for our man here. He's been sick. He's still assed out. That's funny. Oh, that's great. Who is this? This is Vaca. This has got to be Schultze. He's exhausted. We're gonna keep all the same guys on the boat. We're not trading anybody out. I don't think we had any that were super scared or super, stricken by the last experience. We'll be able to go out with some confidence. We need to get a schedule set for these guys. Oh, my word. Okay. I don't think I did that at all this last time. Shoot! All right. All right. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Let's do this. Let's do that. Walter Gruber, you will work from here to here. You will sleep from here to here. I say so. All right, head to the locks and out.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Erkerlein.
Off we go. Back up to here. Shoot, same place, right? Same freaking place. Speed it up a little bit. Speed it up a lot of bit. And away we go. And we'll kind of probably follow the same plan as we did before. Probably follow kind of the same plan. Get there, start from this corner and head up, and we'll just follow the same patrol schedule out here, this grid that I laid out in the midst of all this mess. I want to keep it. My heart wants to keep all of those dots out there because it reminds me of my accomplishments all this far. They're like little itty-bitty trophies, and it just gets so nasty out there. I'm kind of waiting for the war to advance beyond the war in the North Sea, but that may be quite a while. We'll see. Okay, we got a skill upgrade for Rudolf Stack. That's who's with us, not Schultze. Schultze's break continues, right? Let's give him personal skills. Why not?
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle. Ja?
We're all full up on food. Got guys
Weiter geht's.
who are exhausted.
Befehle, Herr Kaloin.
Oh, that reminds me. Need to check this. Walter Gruber, you sir didn't have what we needed you to have, to say the least. And this will be an 8, and this will be a 10. Shoot. Right there. This is a 0. This will be a 9. Playing cards will be a 7 for Yo. Repairs will be a 6, depending on the situation, of course. Right. Let's do our officers. Let's get them going with medical. Let's make this a 6, 6, and 6. Five. Right. And then everybody has 11. We didn't set this quite right. Boom. Boom. Okay. That way they'll all get to sleep when they should, I think. I want to try to do this better where I can kind of manage it automatically through this system even while I'm going super jet fast like this. Okay, we're missing a cook. Missing a cook. Schedule, tasks. What time is it? Morning. Okay, we're 01:24. Who's on shift right now? Night shift? Well, night shift. You, sir. Gonna make cooking your top priority. Let that go.
Ich bin sehr müde.
Yep.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Yep. Got guys that are exhausted. Sure. Stormy weather. This is going down. Okay, here, let's do this. Let's get you playing cards. Let's get you playing cards.
Ich benötige hier etwas
Let's
Unterstützung.
give him an extra helper. How bad's the weather? Woo! Boy, we'll get some nice cover from this nasty weather as we get back out here in the North Sea for this next phase of the invasion. Suppose I should probably do a cut-in video of this. Let's do this right here. Boop. After a harrowing ordeal in the last patrol and convoy attack, U-47. Oop, nope, that's cut. After a harrowing ordeal in the last convoy attack amidst the latest patrol in the operation to invade Norway, U-47 has managed to make its way back to port and out once again into the North Sea, prepared to stop enemy warships and troop ships from making a successful response in taking back the Norwegian ports from German occupation Our mission will be to stop enemy transport ships. Our mission will be to interdict any and all enemy merchant shipping between England and Bergen or Norway. We've got a patrol grid. We're heading there now. Let's get some B-roll footage too. U-47 making its way north and west in hopes of quickly making contact with some enemy fatties so we can send them down to Davies Locker. I don't think they call it that in Germany, but that, I don't know. Yeah. Boop. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Here we go. Boop, 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 keep an eye on it.
Jawohl, weiter geht's. Ja.
Ah, crap.
Navigation besetzen.
I'll tell you what.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet. Herr Kapitän.
He'll keep doing that.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
Let's have helpers there.
Ich erwarte Ihre
You can stop with that. Ah, crap. Are we back? Missing cook, missing helmsman.
Unser U-Boote hat soeben ein mögliches Ziel innerhalb unserer Reichweite. Meldet.
New communication. Several widely separated smoke clouds in a square. AN-732 suspect convoy, northern course, sending bearing signals. You gotta be kidding me, folks. Let's confirm this. We gotta stay at the station. You,
Herr Kapitän.
I need you to stay there. Let's track this sucker. Northern course, it says. See, the funny thing about the last patrol, I'm going to mention this here, all those who are watching along the stream. If you missed the last stream, and of course, go watch the published version of that, was interesting. We sunk a couple of ships in that convoy in the fog, right? But we didn't sink them in our patrol area. And it gave us credit for the sinkings like it would normally for a mission. Ooh, important message received. What is it now? The enemy is passing a very valuable sonar prototype on board Empire Buckler, cargo ship headed towards the port of Narvik, where it will undergo further testing. Sinking that ship will noticeably slow enemy progress in developing this technology. We estimate that it's currently passing through AN-413 with a course of 52. The ship moving in a convoy traveling the speed of 14 kilometers an hour. Is this the convoy that's got this ship? I don't know. AN-413. Let's confirm this info and let's take a look. I bet it is. Oh, no, it's not. AN-413. AN-413. Right here. Okay, so put it about there. Narvik convoy. 2021, 18 April 2021. Okay, we'll just say that's them. Okay. Excellent. They will pass through my patrol area. They're going 14, and they're headed to Narvik. Well, by golly, we ain't gonna let them do it. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Try and clear it up just a little bit. So let's go. What do we see here? Generally, I would expect them to go like maybe like this, you know, and like that, and like that, kind of, and then on up. Okay, let's get rid of my grid. We may redraw it later. Boop, 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 boop. Get rid of this. Kind of clean this up in here a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to go 28, 54 is 4 hours. 108 is 8 hours. So 8 hours to there. 8 hours to there. 8 more hours, roughly, to there. And then probably another 8 to the edge of the patrol area. So here's our window. So between now and 8/16, 24, 32 hours from right now. Okay. And I'm thinking an intercept course is going to require us to head kind of somewhere, I think somewhere kind of right up around here. If we continue at 19, so this is 4, 8. Or no, 8, 16, 24. So in 24 hours, I think that's what we try to shoot for. It's just a straight intercept at about this spot here. And going the speed we're going, 18 kilometers an hour, call it 20, just for estimation's sake. So 20 an hour means that we can get there in quite a bit quicker. So 120 would be 6 hours. Okay, right? Hurting my brain. Another 6 hours. There's 12. Call this another 6 for 18. And then the rest. So, yeah. I think that gets us there about when we would want to intercept them. I mean, at least we'll be in close. Be ready to drop down for a hydrophone check. Off into the sunset. Or maybe the sunrise, I suppose. Whichever. Sunset. Sunset. Off into the sunset we will ride. No doubt about it. Skip this convoy. They're headed up the coast, it looks like. Maybe. Yeah. We'll lose this one. We need to get one of these fellas back onto the navigations, the navigationals. Go, go, go.
Jawohl, weiter geht's. Wir haben neue Befehle vom BD.
Important message received. Update. We are having an update about the convoy. To our best knowledge, it's currently passing through AN167. The course 357 and a speed of 14. AN167 357 is where it's headed. AN167. Let's go find that. AN167. Excellent. All right. So we beat it. Bingo. Bingo. He's kind of headed further east than I had him. I'll keep this for the time being anyway. We'll ditch these. All right. Very good. Might have missed it had we not gotten that update.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
By the way, we're in our patrol sector. We got fog once again. Still foggy out here in the North Sea. 19th April. Jeez. Ugh. Take two. Yes, sir. Okay, we've lost some discipline. Yeah, this is the gameplay changes when you have to do detailed crew management. We're going to go ahead and play some cards with this guy. We'll let him rest. We'll let the radio man play some cards. And then let's triple check. Little triple chicken. How we doing? Food's good. Good, good. Oh, that's also something. We need to get the deck gun refilled. Let's do that. Use it in the do it in the stormy weather. When you do it like that, I'm not sure anybody in particular gets it done. Do sailors just get it done? Yeah, right. So you've got, yeah, that's not how to do it. You gotta get somebody busy with it. So let's bring him down. Bring him on down there. Bring him on down there. You, sir, with two helpers, are going to move this to here. Okay. Got it. Bingo. Do it. Yes, sir. Off we go. Nice 11 concurrence on the stream tonight, guys. Thank you very much for joining in. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like the video and the stream. My name is Bank60s. And you're raiding through World War II with me and U47. I'd play in-game music, but I'd get in trouble. When I say trouble, I mean copyright trouble. That's a funny thing. I wonder if any other streamers and video content creators have encountered a similar issue. I wonder. Sometimes, you know, I wonder about that. Can we get that deck gun loaded up there, babe? Looks like it. Yes, sir. All right. Let's take a little dip. Let's take a little dip. Take a little dip. Take a little dip. Take a little trip with me. Anybody throw some of that classic on their music backgrounds here as the U-boat playthrough continues. You have my love. Keep it chill, bro. Keep it chill. Now, maybe one day here, just for the channel's amusement, I'll rock some dreadlocks. Here we go. Down we go. Slow her down. Let's go silent running. Let's go blue lights to just emphasize.
25 Meter.
I hear quite a few props out front. Pretty sure that's what that is. Yeah. Yeah. They're right out there. Wow. Holy smokes. Right smack in front of them. Need to go back to the journal. We are looking specifically for the Empire buckler. Right? With this convoy. 27 to 56 ships, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. And they're going to Narvik.
30 Meter.
And we still have this terrible weather to try to positively identify a particular enemy ship in. She. This could be rough. All right. We'll have to try to catch up with this convoy and see what we can make happen. We actually may end up shadowing it for a bit. Is what we may end up doing here. Try to shadow it into some better weather. We'll have to make some decisions depending on kind of what happens with that. But it's right there. We'll make contact. Try to keep contact, I think, maybe off to its north quarter out here. And just follow it up for a while. And try to maybe break into some clearer weather up here. Or, you know, maybe follow them outside, you know, up to this part of our patrol sector. And maybe try to see if the weather clears by then. We'll have to see about that. But I'll tell you what, that's a good time for me to jump off the stream for now. We've hit our time limit. It's going to be Betty by time for the old groggy nut right here. And your player host for the evening. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We've had some really good feedback. We've had some really good responses, specifically to U-Boat. Kind of working it in here between all of the Civil War, Grand Tactician, Scourge of War stuff, and maybe some other things too. If you did like the stream tonight, I remind you, please click that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Hype the video. Comment. Of course, become a member. It's just $2 a month, man. It's all it takes. $2 a month. and you'd be helping the channel grow and support me in my efforts here that much more, as I appreciate you. It makes it so worth it, guys. It really does. Once again, I appreciate you taking the time. That's it for me in this stream tonight.